Alright, I'm back. Anything interesting happening?
No.
Of course not. It's my stream. Of course not. Why would
Yeah,
it?
just like mine. No, my fucking AC fucking died today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, of course I put like a fucking call in to get some look into it, and they won't be in tomorrow because of Memorial Day. I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, when is Memorial Day?
it's tomorrow.
Oh shit. Right.
Best video game sequel. Wow. You ask me, it would be Dash 4.
Of course it would be.
Let's see, Twitter is asking. Okay, I see Jack 2 is one example. Pool 2. Batman Arkham Asylum.
Nope.
Um, Red Dead 2.
Probably. Hopefully it worked. Yep, it is.
Mortal Kombat 2. Okay.
I mean,
Call of Duty Black Ops
if we're
2.
gonna say Mortal Kombat, then probably Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Melee.
Nope.
Melee.
Nope. I'll fight you on that.
Just because it's toxic. Wow, all these fucking. They had like the most. Bioshock 2. Yeah, these are just. Well, there's Kingdom Hearts 2, okay.
I mean, we can all agree on that one.
Yes, but. Metal Gear Solid 3. Here's the obscure one. Knack 2. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that's a PS4 game. The one that
Moral-
everybody say that's hype.
Morrowind, Final Fantasy 4, Earthbound, and Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm spoiling Persona 5 Royal. I don't care.
Good. Fuck 'em. I mean, there's nothing to spoil.
I mean, I'm kind of playing on the last palace.
Yeah. Are you okay with us talking about that shit? I still
Yeah,
got shit to talk
cause
about.
yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so I don't mind with oh god, what's his name? Marioki.
Maruki.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Being the I guess like the head honcho, like having his own palace, even though it kind of does break away like everything they were kind of explaining in the beginning, because like they still don't explain how he was able to use his persona power. Really. They never explained that, or even hint at how he's able to do it, except for maybe it was God's divine inner being, which is still kind of a dumb thing to do. But my biggest problem of it all is that they make him sympathetic the whole entire time. And I'm okay with him being sympathetic to a point, but towards the end, where you shouldn't feel sympathetic to him anymore, because he basically wants to control everybody based on what he thinks that is their favorable ideas, and not have any freedom to do what they make mistakes. It just comes it comes across as me not really even care about the fucking like idea of making this whole entire fucking house, or even finding like I don't care about Marioki, because at this point I want to beat him. Like, you should give me a more reason to, like, okay, maybe he has he should have had like a more evil side towards the end. Like, oh, like I have this god like any normal human being that had that power would have an ego. But no, apparently he has no ego. He's fucking perfect. He can't do anything wrong. He is the perfect human being.
Now here's the thing. I like how morally gray he is. I like what he's doing is completely wrong, but his ideas aren't bad.
I don't like what they did with Takeshi. Fuck that.
But dude, you gotta feel sorry for him.
No, because the whole entire time they're trying to make when Akechi's during that whole entire ending point where you get Akechi back, and he's so fucking edgy. He's the most edgiest fucking character
Are
I've
you
ever
really
seen.
this spineless that you will fold under some bullshit trivial threat on my life?
I'm like, even though like we know who he is, really, he wouldn't be acting. He would still be acting kind of coy or trying to put like a. And I guess it's more of like an artistic thing. Like, okay, his true self is revealed, and he doesn't care who, how people see him, stuff like as that. But like, there's a reason why he put that like other persona on in front of everybody.
Oh yeah.
It was just really fucking annoying. You know, Akechi's annoying ass dialogue. It was fucking cringy as shit. Katsumi, or what's her other name?
Samire. You know how hard it is
Yeah.
to actually not say her actual name for like 5 months?
Yeah, right? She looks better with glasses. Fuck everyone that's fuck everyone that's like, oh, I guess I'm gonna wear glasses. And then when you finish her fucking confidant and she's like, I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I'm like, character fucking ruined. I don't care. Like, you were so better with glasses. Like, come on.
It looks like I have your answer.
Hers was interesting, and I did call in the very beginning.
Like,
of the game.
okay. When you said it, when you were streaming, when you asked if it was Kasumi's sister that died or if it was actually Kasumi that died, I had to mute my mic because I was laughing.
All of existence with my own
I'm
cognition.
like,
I'm not holding it back anymore.
I saw it from. Like, I saw that and, like, okay, this is new shit. Like, well, the only new characters is Marioki or this Katsumi character. At one point, I was thinking, oh, it's Marioki's girlfriend that died. Because he mentions that through his confidant. But, like, and the more I kept on playing it, I'm like, well, no, it's Katsumi. It's either actually Katsumi or, like, her sister. And I was half right.
You're right, but also wrong.
I was half right. And that's the most important right you can be.
You're half right.
Forth your power like
The other problem I didn't like with Wario is that they put Kasumi towards the fucking end, and then they're like, oh, well, she's in this palace, she has this thing, and well, she can't join you because she's too busy with the gymnastics thing. But she can be at it. You can actually use it at the fucking end.
regret not pointing this out.
I'm like,
You should
no, it would have been great if she was there during the Kamoshida Palace, like I thought it was going to be, or a little bit afterwards.
Our final battle has
No,
come.
it was disappointing not to have her or see her, you know, be more in depth into the plot. The other reason why this is a problem too is once she finds out that you're a phantom thief, and that's like right before what's his name died. Akumura fucking died, and he dies, but she doesn't fucking question you at all. She doesn't like get a little suspicion or like you really kill this person? Like, she doesn't ask you that at all. Like, the next time you talk to her is the school festival. And you do your gay little dance or whatever the fuck it is. And then the next time you see her is where she rescues you. And I think it would have been a better, like epic point of still having that scene where she rescues you, but at the point where, at the beginning where she was questioning you and your morals. Did you really kill this person? I don't know. Like, I don't entirely trust you. I trust everything I knew before you were the famous, but now I know you're the entity. And everything is telling me that you killed Kumura. So that's another thing that it's really hard for me to believe that anyone in her position wouldn't immediately go to the main character and be like, hey, and start questioning. So that's one of the biggest issues and problems with the character and how she's evolved. If she was in the beginning of the game, like right after Kamoshida or a little afterwards, I can understand this type of thing because she saw you go through all these houses. She went through all these experiences. But she never did throughout this whole entire point. The only time she had this experience is when you went into this like 5-minute session with this Alice that you had no idea. It just is baffling why Atlas did this. It just didn't flow right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're playing Persona. Oh, and I wasted all my fucking time maxing up my stats too. And then I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I don't even care about this shit anymore.
Yeah, let's just break this game. This game is like too easy.
Oh yeah, ridiculously easy. Oh my god, you had the same team as I did. But which, by the way, is first and second form incredibly easy. His third, form. Yeah, after you beat his second form, it's essentially won the game. Because the third form is really, it's the same fucking thing. You just gotta make sure you just don't die. You just gotta recover.
Here's the thing. I actually choose to play on Merciless difficulty after a while because I thought it would actually be hard, at least a challenge, but no, it's still easy.
Oh no, I hate Merciless mode. I hate how Merciless mode is done in this game. It makes it incredibly difficult to get any more demons. Because if you hit a weakness, then they just die. One hit.
Kind of like what's happening right now.
Yeah, and this is a problem with this boss in general. Like, why it had I didn't agree with that. I think they wanted to have weaknesses so you can, use your baton pass and do maximum amount of damage. Which I did each turn. That's another thing that makes it really easy, was using the baton pass and having shining arrows and using your capture card is really good.
Yeah, I know. It's not happening on OBS, so I think it's like just a player.
Really?
Yeah. It's weird. Might be Twitch's issue.
Never seen it like it's.
Yeah, I'm looking at OBS right now. It's not doing that there.
Like when you do a command. But Marioki, I just. I like the idea, like he had, like as you're leading through, like he has this more like god like ego to himself, but he's more have like a perfect being, and I'm like no person would be like no realistic person. Like, no one's this perfect. And I kind of felt that way in the beginning with Kasumi, but you like over time you get. And that's another issue. They never explained. Look, I thought they were going to do something really interesting about her phone. With my phone is dropping, or it's not working, or it disconnects. You know what I mean? Like over time.
Wait, yeah, no, they didn't explain explain that.
Yeah, no, I thought they were gonna do something interesting with that, like something like a connection between her and her sister or some shit like that. Or it's not really like I thought they were gonna do something really interesting with that. They didn't. It all ended up being is like, oh, I just had this old phone. That's all it ended up being was that.
Not bad.
It was just a running gag.
Gun.
And it made me think they were going to do so much more to that. And it didn't. It was so fucking... That's the biggest problem with Royale, is that it's just a fucking disappointment. It could have been so much better. It could have been so much better.
Like I said, like, I'm not saying the game's bad. It's just underwhelming.
He's getting stronger? Be careful.
I think if I didn't play Persona 5 beforehand, I probably would have enjoyed it more.
But, hell, I can't even recommend this game to some of my friends because, like, they're not going to have the attention span of being able to, play a 140-hour RPG game. They'll get bored probably, like, 40 hours in. So I would have to tell them, like, oh, play the vanilla version. At least you get halfway through the game. And you don't have to worry about, doing these certain, like, confidant ranks so you can get the true ending. Which, by the way, this game is super easy to get all the confidence.
Oh no, I did it too. I got all the confidants. I got all the 3rd tier personas.
No, for a second, I thought I wasn't going to get it. Because I didn't know if the 3rd semester was going to have.
I flattened up the game on the first playthrough.
I didn't think the game would let me, do confidants within the 3rd semester. Which, by the way, the 3rd semester is not really a semester; it's just a month. That's it. False advertising, Atlas. Fuck you. And I got all of them except for the gamer from the gun.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. I got him up to like rank like 7 or 8. So I got everybody's rank up to done except for his by the time Christmas Eve happened. Oh, and that's another thing. Like when you get done with this, basically it reverts time, which doesn't make any fucking sense in the first place.
Oh hey, Joker's end up in jail.
Yeah, and yeah, Ketchy's not really dead, guys. We gotta keep the Pancake Boy alive, and it kind of ruins his character too because he had this like moment during this Morioki arc where he's like, I accepted my punishment, I accepted my sin. I want to make sure this.
It turns out he's not actually real.
Yeah, he's not real, and I'm like, oh, dude, I didn't see that coming. I actually did not see that coming, and I should have seen it coming, but I didn't. It was a cool idea, and then they ruined it with showing Akechi at the fucking end of the fucking game.
At the end, like, oh, he's alive, guys.
He should have stayed dead. Because the good moment that Akechi had at this fucking endpoint of the game was like, I know I'm already dead, and I don't want to live in the world that Marioki has to read it because I want it to be reverted back to the way that it should be. And that says a lot about a fucking person's character that they basically accepted their own fucking death. Like that is powerful shit. And they basically took that and shit the bed because they need to make everybody happy in the end. And that's just interesting.
And honestly, I will say this, and it's really weird for me to say this. I think I like vanilla Persona 5 because of that.
Yeah, the suspension, not suspension, but more of like the vague, not telling us if Akechi's dead or not, is really good. We didn't need to know if Akechi is dead or not. We can make a good assumption. And I'm sure that Scramble is probably going to ruin. Actually, no, Akechi's in Scramble, isn't he? He has to be in Scramble. Right?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, by the way, fuck that dude. That's probably the most annoying new thing. That's the only thing I choose.
I know something that'll protect you.
Oh, hey, ultimate support.
All these fucking ultimate moves that these characters have, they're so fucking broken, and it doesn't balance out.
Like I said, I thought merciless difficulty would do that, but it didn't.
Something else.
Opponent is strong. The enemy is strong. Strong
Joke's on me,
enemies
huh?
will be tough. Your skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Sona.
You can go for its weak spot.
Merciless difficulty with Madorama again, because I know his fucking weaknesses. I can beat him.
Your chance. Pass the baton. Pass the baton and knock him down.
I just gotta make sure I don't run out of SP. That's it.
Pass the baton
That's
and
the
knock
only
him down.
problem.
I'm ready to go. On to the next. Let's dance.
But no, I don't like Merciless because of just how it does things. Like the triple hit on for weaknesses, like it was good for the critical. The critical, got a critical hit. It did triple amount of damage, which was a really good, cool idea. Like, okay, you're rewarded for doing, being lucky or having a high critical hit skill.
Persona. How's this?
Yeah, I just Royales is just. I'm probably not going to ever go back to it. Honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Same.
There's no reason for me to.
Like, I platinumed the game. I have no
Yeah.
real reason to go back.
The easiest platinum I've ever got in my life. And the thing was, like, I thought there was going to be some trophies that were going to be from Persona 5 that was going to be in this. And it wasn't. Like, the vending machine one, I went through all the fucking vending machines and I was so pissed that it wasn't one.
No.
I wasted so much time at that. Because I'm like, wait, where's my fucking trophy?
And there's
No.
no need to fear
None
your
for
differences
fighting the
anymore.
twins. Not even one for fighting
You don't
Lavenza.
have to explain anything to me.
Really?
Nope.
All I have
You
to
get
do
no
to
trophy
help
for
you
fighting
is merely
Lavenza.
Imagine it.
Which I thought
Yeah.
was weird.
What did you get for fighting?
I don't care
You
what
get an
it looks like
item.
anymore.
Oh, no shit, you get an item. What is that?
I don't even remember. I don't even care.
Hurry, fewer.
This isn't it.
It can't be worth it. I mean,
Don't be reckless.
that's the problem with, like, fighting in-game bosses. Is, like, once you beat them, there's nothing else for you to do.
No. It's time.
I feel like you got, like, more variety of skills. But all my personas that I had was more of, like, absorbing all these attacks and focusing on that, and just, like, either delegating them to either just support and absorbing, or attack and absorbing, or healing.
Nice one,
Like,
Joker.
that's all I had my persona.
You'd be surprised about how I play Persona.
Sona. Not bad.
I spent a lot of time getting the right moves. Who's charge?
I appreciate it.
No, that's just regular damage.
I just don't know why you did that. Without charge. I never. It was a waste of HP.
Victory is ours.
Oh, I do like the passive, the traits. I do like that. That's like a nice touch. So some of them do have like a vague, kind of like understanding of what you did.
Persona.
And do you know about the damage cap in this game?
I see it go up to.
Not like number, not a number cap, but more of
Not really.
your boost. It's more of like, okay, so you got your amps, your boost, and your magic ability, and then your trait. There's a certain cap to all of it, like when you combine them. That if you have like all four of these, that boosts your stats. It doesn't act like songs don't. They reach. I think it's like like 200.
Persona. The opponent is the enemy is strong.
And then when you have concentrate or mind charge, yeah, concentrate. Wow, we went to Persona 3. Holy shit. It does a 1.5, so it does take. No. Brandon.
Nah.
We know their weak points now. Pass the baton. This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts. Go for it.
More excited about playing Xenoblade Chronicles again. I think that's like in terms of what Atlas should do with the future. I think I'm gonna be just in terms of Persona. Like I think if the Persona game is gonna have a calendar-based type of system, like they have in the last like 3 Persona games, I'm not gonna buy it.
Oh my god, okay.
You must died.
No.
I will use all of our power.
I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna buy Persona 6 since it's like that. There's just. I can't do this calendar bullshit again.
Be careful. I'm sensing a ridiculous amount of energy
And
from his
they found a system and it
You all
works.
have to guard this.
Question mark.
But it worked, but they're overdoing it, and there's to a point where
Won't fail.
like
Can't fail.
you cannot enjoy this calendar system
Stop
through a
tormenting
replay.
yourself over your father's sins.
It doesn't have good
You
replayability.
a world where
It
you
might be
never
good for the
get to
first
succeed on your
time
own
playthrough.
rights.
Your second playthrough is multiple
I'm going
playthroughs.
to do
They're just gonna
whatever I
be.
want with my life. Pain and all.
And I know some people that are playing it as a first time, they may be annoyed about it because they're like, "Oh, I want to get back to the action. I want to get back to the the actual gameplay and not the visual novel part of the game." Because that's what Persona is. The new Persona games, like that's what it is. It's a visual novel with JRPG.
Oh no, I heard how people actually enjoyed the life sim stuff than the RPG element.
I don't know how or why. Because the life sim it's nice, but it's like I can really do without it. I really can. Like if it didn't have it, I'd be like, man, this would be a perfect game. It just spends way too much time in the whole social life type of thing. I can understand from like the theme that they're going through is like this supposed to be like a rebellious type of team, but it's so fucking long.
Oh, by the way, I beat the boss.
Oh, congrats! You beat the game.
Persona can't act anymore.
No, don't mind that you have a third and fourth form. No, you already.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, in the fourth form, it's just basically like, oh, you win,
Yeah.
survive.
Do you know?
Wait, is
about-
it actually you just attacking you? I did this super move when that happened.
Yeah.
Azath, did I?
Do you know
Fail?
about Joker's third tier persona?
Is that
I'm
Maruki's treasure?
I'm aware of
What
it.
is
It's
that?
the
A torch?
Torch is a light to guide people.
it's definitely not the it's
Symbolizes
definitely not
perception of
something.
himself
It's
as the
Raoul.
guide for the entire world.
Yeah, Raoul, that's what.
We're here to change.
How
his
great
heart,
is it that it's behind a paywall?
Go on, take it.
What about Izanami Ogami? Is it Picaro?
Isekami no Okami.
This is it.
It's not-
Yeah, and it has like a fucking great
This
move.
place is collapsing.
We
You
better
gotta
take
buy
a
the
leaf
DLC.
from me. I'm sorry. I couldn't. No.
Oh, that's another thing in
I
this
can
game. I did
still-
not get 100%.
Joker, look
After I got to like 80, I'm like, I'm just fucking. I just want this game to fucking. I don't care.
I have 98.
My dedication to matter. Well, you probably got 98 because you're like, okay, well, I don't have the DLCs, and you need You need to use the final percent. Something else.
Yeah.
We'll take whatever.
But I have no point to actually going back to this game, so
Well, because you already did that in the first game.
yeah.
That's the point. That's
did
the,
it.
that's the other thing. The accomplishments and the things that you've done in the first game, they don't it's not superseded by this game because it's doing the same same tricks that it did in the first game. I mean, it does things a little bit nicer and a little more
This has gone
smoother,
too
but
far past changing.
it doesn't make you like, oh, this is.
Is he even still alive?
Some people are saying like this is the
Like
absolutely
that
the only
isn't
way
a
you can play
concern.
Persona 5, but I just
No. I would play vanilla Persona
Sorry,
5
but
over
I won't
this.
admit defeat just yet.
That's only because I played Persona 5 before. And like I said, if I haven't played it, maybe I might have enjoyed Royal.
Sorry. You know I can't do that.
also Royal is fanficky.
I've been chosen by the
The ending is fanficky.
Granting
But it's
this
what the
wish
fans
is my
wanted.
responsibility.
No.
So fuck the fans.
Fuck the fans. They don't know what they want. All they wanted was to catch you alive, and they fucking ruined it. They fucking ruined it.
Thanks, fans. I fucking hate all of you.
Oh yeah, and when you saw Kumura being alive, nobody totally thought it was a fucking dream. I didn't call that.
I called
Oh,
it was an
why?
alternate reality, and I was half right, I guess.
Isn't that?
I was also half right.
And that's the best kind of right.
Yes. What is again? What is this supposed to symbolize with him just being like a god?
I don't know. I don't know what Adam Kadam is. I know he's like some kind of opposite of Adam. Of Adam
Oh,
and
is
Eve.
it the opposite of that?
I think so.
I thought it was just.
Also, he was in SMT 9.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Adam
Can't
Kadam.
be serious.
No, what do you mean by it?
He was in SMT 9.
What game is that?
Done it.
That's the online game.
He
That's
evolved
Japan
his
only.
persona.
Oh, that okay. SMT Online.
Strength of will.
No, 9. That was the
If it
Xbox
is
game.
for everyone,
That's what I call it. I just call it SMT Online. Fuck.
Well, there is SMT Online.
Yeah, I know that.
Don't resist. Accept it.
They actually have a dedicated server for now.
No.
Yeah.
With
That's the
my
only way that
And,
game is alive.
together.
Much like
and,
Resident Evil Outbreak.
And apparently, it does have a translation.
Oh man, guys, it's the final boss. How hard is this going to be? I mean, I shit on the final boss, but I really like the music here.
Guide us all
And the
toward
music is
ideal
great.
reality.
You're wrong. Yeah, we refuse to let it
I
end.
think Marioki looks ridiculous in his fucking costume.
Persona.
I can't take him seriously. I can't.
Persona.
Persona. Persona.
Fucking taxi driver?
Not bad.
He's no longer like a. Is he a therapist anymore, or is he just like, oh, I'm just being a taxi driver for this one thing? So does he go talk to his dead girlfriend again?
Oh, totally.
There.
Because her reality it goes back. If that's the case.
I won't lose.
You know, like if you think about it, like her reality has to go back. Because he forged her reality.
Behold! Dance, Persona!
Dude, you got rid of Americana.
Yeah, I don't like Makarakan or Tetrakarn, honestly.
Wow. I definitely did that in this fight.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Come.
That's new.
All right.
Oh yeah, heal. Yeah.
Hot forward! My other self! Ah! I appreciate it.
You name your character Patrick still.
Yeah.
Persona!
Nerd.
Yeah, not really.
I got that reference.
Yeah, good for you.
Wait, you leveled all your characters to fucking level 99?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
See, this is what happens when you have instant kill.
Oh yeah, the most broken move in the fucking game. And you get so much money out of instant kill too. Because all you have to do is go to Jose, is they call him this game, but it's actually Jose. Max out his fucking money thing, then go to the fortune teller and like do that money thing, whatever it is, and you get like triple the money on the overkills because it's counted as an all-out.
Triple the money. You also get the modifier for your experience points.
And quickly, like, oh, you get like was it 10 or 20% boost in money?
I think it's 20%.
Yeah, it's just fucking. I didn't know about that until I got to the end of the game. Like, man, I spent so many hours. I end up using my old money trick. Confusion exploit.
Persona! Shitsune! You're mine.
It still works like a charm. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I beat him.
Still can't do it.
Yeah.
My reality is right before my eyes. I'm sorry. I said I didn't care what happened to me.
I can't wait till I finish that essay.
But I guess I wasn't committed to my words. You too, huh?
Crow-senpai, what are you?
Can you tell?
Oh, you killed it.
You think the same thing, don't you? Of course you do.
That was quick.
Yeah. It's a hard fight.
After all.
And now I gotta deal with the most scripted boss.
No, you can't.
We hesitate right now. We die.
I think it was gonna be scripted, but it ended up being scripted, and I was annoyed.
Up there.
Man, how do you make this thing look so hype and then just disappoint?
I'm all yours. Use me however you want.
And yeah, that's another thing. Like, okay, I'm like, okay, cool. This is his final form.
The reality we wish for.
And I thought, like, oh, maybe they're gonna bring Statano out, or some shit like that.
Or,
like,
you know, the Joker 3rd tier persona. Maybe something like that.
Thou and
no, that's DLC.
You know what the fucked thing is? If you actually beat the game, you can actually do unlock concept art of Raul. So that implies that he was originally going to be in the base game, but then decided at the last moment, hey, let's make this DLC. Because fuck you.
Oh no.
The music on this changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This power is the source and the destination. I will be the light that guides mankind.
Oh, it's like, okay, this is technically Adam talking. And I'm like, okay, so this is where at the point where I'm like, okay, maybe you're fighting the god, and it's kind of like more of the Akechi unit where the god form possesses Akechi, and you know, kind of like reveals things. But in this instance, kind of like shows the true nature and what this god really wanted. But no, that wasn't the case. It was more like, I want Marioki to like achieve this dream or change the world. That's all. I'm like, come on. It wasn't more of like a self-righteous type of god, like what's his name?
What? Nothing worked?
Why am I blinking out on the original boss? The original final boss?
Valve.
Yaldabaoth. It was supposed to be the controller. The administrator of the controller. That's I'm gonna get anything with it because I was doing dumb things in terms of not saying it's a god, but it's a controller or an administrator. I don't. Oh, I didn't know you're able to normal attack this. I just fucking guarded that one right time.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't care if it kills me. I don't really care.
Does it
Stand
kill
my
you?
suffering. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I got hit by that, Joker survived.
If this doesn't stop, I'm gonna try to find a way to get us through this. Just hang in there for a few more seconds.
Persona! Come! You're mine.
Yeah, like a really cool fight too, but ended up being like, oh no, we need the power of friendship.
I mean, you already did that once.
Persona!
So fucking.
Eat this!
Oh yeah, the screenshot of Joker standing on top of Adam's eyes, about to pull the gun and shoot. That's the screenshot that I was spoiled of Royale because of YouTube login. It's just that screenshot and out of context.
Out of
I
context.
had no idea what the fuck that was, or what final boss, or what. I had no idea. So it still didn't spoil anything, but it's still.
I got it. I found his weakness. Joker, the next time he attacks, that's your chance.
God, now I just want to play Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Remake was actually pretty fucking solid. I'm looking back at some things I missed. Apparently, if I go back to the Shinra VR mission,
Yeah, you go to the secret boss.
yeah, there's like Leviathan. And I was like trying to find like, oh, where the fuck is Leviathan? There's also Baja Mountain.
So if
All
we
this
can
shit.
target his head as he strikes, we might have a shot.
The secret boss isn't that interesting to be completely honest.
Going back from hard mode.
That's what I tried to do too.
I got through chapter 1.
Chapter 1's a bitch.
Yeah.
I got all the way to the fucking thing at the end, and I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Not on hard. Not on level 38. Because I can't use my fucking item. That's the I don't
you
like
can't use
that
your
feature.
items.
I don't like that feature.
Oh, do
I
you know
would've
about
prob-
the benches?
I would've-
Do you know about
I
the
would've
benches
prob-
in hard mode?
It's just
The what?
another
The benches in hard
We'll
mode?
overcome it like we always
Oh,
do.
they gone?
If I hang
No,
down,
they only restore HP.
We'll decide for
Oh,
ourselves
why?
what we want our lives to
Make
be.
it harder for
No.
yourself. Well, I will tell you this, is you use the prayer materia.
Miracle. How does it look? Perfect. His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%.
That's all I can tell
Go
you.
for it. Finish this, Joker.
This is just a little tip from you to me.
But no, I wish I can understand like, oh no using items is make it more harder, but like I think they could have made it harder in the instance of make a character make the enemies hit harder or have a hard defense, you do less damage, or they're able to move faster, or they have like other moves that's in the hard version.
I'll shot number gun in the face.
No, just to make it hard to like, oh, you can't use item. And as far as I know, like they do the same, like they do some type of damage ceiling. Like you don't do as much damage because I try to do it as level 38. I'm like level 38 hard. This boss has about maybe 7,000 HP. I'll kill it easily. No, it's still didn't do enough damage.
Why?
With all my Thundagas. But when I switched to the normal, it fucking destroyed it.
You nailed it. It's true that I
I
turned.
don't know. I think
reality.
it's gonna be interesting on
But where's
how
the
they're
point
gonna handle
when it
part
grows
2
to
of
be
Final
too
Fantasy VII.
much?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Painful.
The
I don't know how
world
they're
is
gonna do
technically
it.
open
Person
at
deserves
this
to
point.
escape that.
I don't know if I feel like they did a mistake with
When they tackled their own
putting Zack at the end of the
Reality
fucking
doesn't
game.
always make
You
that
shouldn't
so
have put
easy.
Zack.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that ending.
For so long, the smallest injustice can
Because
wipe it all
now
out,
since you
leave
introduced
you with
Zack,
nothing.
I think they're gonna put Advent or not Advent, but they're gonna put fucking Crisis Core shit.
Oh
And
yeah.
and I think the first half of this second part of Final Fantasy is gonna be the Crisis Core shit. Getting to know
plenty of people who'd ultimately
Zack all the way up to the point where Cloud goes into a coma.
How's it right to rob them of their opportunities?
I don't think they'll do that. I don't think Nomura would do that again.
Either, Dr. Maruki.
Well, no, they're not gonna kill Aerith.
Oh no, they'll kill Aerith. There's no
No,
way.
they're not gonna. I'm telling you, they're not gonna kill Aerith. I know this for a fact.
There's no
They're
way.
not gonna kill.
No,
not gonna kill Aerith.
Nomura would not do
Even-
that.
Even though that is the whole entire point, the angel and the devil motif they're doing with Sephiroth and Aerith, they're gonna get Aerith to not die. I'm telling you.
There's no way.
Why do you think the Whispers came around?
You mean the plot ghost?
Yes. Why do you think they exist?
They gotta make sure it stays the same
They
way.
make exist so you can have an epic final fight with Sephiroth, but no, so they can Deus Ex Machina fucking Aerith death. They'll make it seem like it's a fucking death, but like at the end, it's like, well, I'm not actually
You're
dead.
trapped as well.
Because remember, the plot ghosts exist just so the plot can stay the same. Now all the plot ghosts are gone.
Get over
Everything's
here.
different now.
Hurry!
I'm not sure if they're technically gone because they got inserted those memories of what we think are past memories from the first Final Fantasy. At least that we think. It could be an alternate world. We always see is Red 13 charging in third cannon, which I think is at the very end of Final
But I'm a
Fantasy VII.
car. There's no way I can.
Sephiroth summoning
It's
Meteor.
now or never. I have to.
And
Oh, it's time for some bullshit. It's time for some bullshit.
this is so fucking stupid. It made no sense. It was out of fucking nowhere. It was another Deus Ex Machina with Morgana because he believed in himself. He turned out. Oh my god, guys. Again, this game is fanfic. It is not.
Say so, damn it. Well, I didn't
It was
know.
clearly wasn't made by the original creator.
No,
It's
it showed, like, third semester really shows that this is by a different team.
And they shit on the efforts that was done. Just having this. It didn't pay off. It just didn't.
There was this tweet that I saw is that the original director of Persona 5 is a talentless hack, and how Royal is so much better.
But no, he made the best Persona game. He made Persona 3, guys. And that was Persona 3.
I'll tell you,
Oh,
Persona.
that's another thing. This guy comes back and he's like, no, I will not surrender. I will kill you.
And then we just have an epic fist fight.
And you say epic, and I say this is the dumbest fucking shit I've seen.
I mean, to be fair,
If this was pathetic, this would be somewhat cool. But they made him so sympathetic all the way to the fucking end, and he's like, I'm so perfect, I'm so righteous. Why don't you just let me make your life easier, guys? I'm just trying to help you.
I have lost. Even if I were to try that fight over.
Like, SMT is not that. Is fucking God. It's the whole point of SMT is fucking God. There's never a God where they're self-righteous and they're right about everything and they're perfect. No, even the justice side of the God side that you think is lawful good is a complete prick.
Well, time for a fist fight. See, I like the idea that, oh, the metaverse is disappearing, so now they can't use their personas. So it's just gonna be a fist fight.
Like neither of us can
That's
summon our
cool.
personas anymore.
But the way it's done is stupid.
Entirely. Why doesn't Joker just use his gun?
The metaverse is gone?
No, like,
It's
They're
disappearing?
clearly are still here in the metaverse. They can't use their personas, but they can clearly use their gun.
Press X to punch!
Why, Rumi?
Also, I didn't know until then, Marky's voiced by the same person that voiced Josuke. Did not know that until the end credits.
A reality where
I would never have guessed that. And I really did like Marioki as a character until this. I ended up hating him so much, just because of how he was written.
But guys,
He
Royal is
could
so
have
much
been-
better.
He could have been so much better. He wasn't. Oh, look at the motif, guys. He's wearing white, and Joker's wearing black, and Joker's screaming evil. Look at that fucking.
Oh!
Get it, the yin and the yang guy.
I'm done. I get it now. All thanks to you. Come on. I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand.
No, drop him. Fuck it. Fuck him.
No, he needs to go back. He gotta become a taxi driver.
You keep your head up no matter what. I must have always been afraid. Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality. So bright.
Magnificent.
So, Did you get the date with
We have
Lavenza?
indeed witnessed your decision. Not
Uh,
only have you
what?
taken back mankind's future
Did you
No.
get the date with
itself, but you
Lavenza?
also re-established our reason for existence.
Oh.
While
I don't want
reality
to
had
date
been
a
wholly
1,000-year-old
distorted, your
love.
actions have guided
It's
its
No,
actions
it's
as what it
perfectly
ought to
legal. She's
be.
1,000 years old.
No, I dated Kasumi, who's barely
That's correct.
16.
Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event.
Because I'm like, oh,
the
she's the
event
new
that should
character,
have
so let
occurred
me try that.
instead.
One thing I will say is I have more appreciation with On. On has a strong character, a stronger character development than I thought initially. So,
See, now you understand my taste. You're welcome.
My own path for
no,
myself.
you still like fucking
I refuse to accept
Taba,
the
who
reality
is
concocted
literally
by
a shit
someone
character.
else.
That's actually just a meme. She's not even my waifu.
I'm sure it isn't.
No. It's a tie between On and Hifumi.
Look, we still know that Haru is still the perfect wife.
Oh yeah, you could nut all
Everything
over that
returned to
forehead.
how it should be.
Look, her dad just dies, and then
There are
2
no
later she's like,
exceptions.
I'm fine.
She's just fine.
Have your regrets begun?
Hey, I can grow plants for you.
It seems you are still resolute in this matter. Choosing such a
Dude,
path
you know what
would
actually
not
been cool?
be
You
easy
fighting
for you.
Eagle. Like the actual
For
Eagle.
that, you have our utmost
That would've been a
respect
good
and
scene.
It
gratitude.
would be.
Like, it would have been a callback to Persona 2.
It would have been fine. Okay, fuck this game. Alright. Like I'm playing Sakura Wars.
Or you could just play Final Fantasy 7.
I could.